You knew it from the beginning, what lies on the other side of the storm ever since you took life head on, that it's just an even more furious storm. No matter how many times you fall, you must pick up the scattered fragments of yourself. This is a world where you continuously pick yourself up and move on. While difficult to endure, hardships can also bring unexpected gifts and lessons learned that will help you grow in new ways. Learn how. Be a quitter. What? The secret to resilience is quitting? Doesn't make any sense. Now hold on a sec. The same way to survive a punch from Mike Tyson is the same way to survive a hurricane. Don't be there when it hits. Know your limitations, because guess what? You have them. I know this tip doesn't fall into the category of how to survive a hardship, but rather how to avoid one. You better believe it, baby. The first thing to do when facing difficulty is to make sure you recognize it as soon as possible. I know, sounds obvious, but we've all been in denial at one point or another. What do people who experience a lot of hardships have in common? They immediately begin to recognize, acknowledge, and even accept the reality of the situation. They move through denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance very rapidly. Been there, done that. Hardship is like their backyard now. Manage your emotions. Sometimes even scuba divers drown. How is this even possible? They still have air in their oxygen tanks, right? Something goes wrong, they panic and instinctively pull the regulator out of their mouth. When you panic, you can't think straight. Rash decision-making rarely delivers optimal results in everyday life either. Resilient people acknowledge difficult situations, keep calm, and evaluate things rationally so they can make a plan and act. Next time you're in a pinch, keep your cool. Who knows, there might even be a simple way to sidestep all these problems. Realize adversity is important. Frustration and failure will always lurk in the shadows, but these difficult times serve as valuable life lessons, regardless of their heaviness. Such lessons include perseverance, adapting to change, and remaining positive despite the hurdles. Ultimately, without adversity, there are no opportunities for growth or building resilience. If you're watching this video, it means that you're pursuing mental strength. So whenever you go through hardships, be grateful, because that's just life giving you some tough love. Look for meaning and purpose. It's easy to get overwhelmed by frightening circumstances. It doesn't have to define you as a person. You are not your crisis. By pursuing activities that bring purpose and meaning to your life, you can keep your problems in perspective, prevent them from overwhelming you, and maintain your identity. Everyone is different, so we all have different ways of experiencing purpose and meaning. Don't limit yourself by others' expectations. Pursue activities that are important to you and add satisfaction to your life. While it's difficult to stay positive and hopeful in the midst of a crisis, many of us tend to blow our problems out of proportion. Try taking a step back and examine your situation as an outsider. Instead of worrying about what you fear may happen, try visualizing what you'd like to happen instead.